Hi, I'm Donna, aka the Stubborn Tortoise, and today I'm trying my first video blog, or vlog for those of you who are in the know. I'm going to talk to you today about a vest that I tried out over the weekend. I know you should never try something at a race that you've never tried before, and so I threw caution to the wind, although I will say that this one is very similar to what I had, so I can justify that. But I didn't do so hot at the race. I mean, made it about 12 of the 18.6 miles. Got dehydrated, and it had nothing to do with the vest. Okay, anyway, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. I feel bad, but it was just one of those things. Sometimes you have great races, sometimes you have ones, and this is one of those. So anyway, so today we're going to talk about the upgraded vest by Ultimate Direction for women. Okay. And this one is the Jenny 2.0, okay, the Ultra Vesta, I think is the proper name for it. And I also have the original, as I mentioned. Let's see if I can hold it up right. Ta-da! And actually, it's weird in holding these. The new one is actually lighter, which is really weird because it's bigger. Bigger and lighter, how about that? So, let's talk about the new vest, because that's really what I'm here to talk about today. The Jenny vest was created by Scott Jurick's wife. That is one of my cats in the background. Hello. Jenny is Scott Jurick's wife, and Scott Jurick is a pretty renowned ultra runner. Made a world record last year for doing the Appalachian Trail. And his wife is also a runner, and she wanted to create a women-specific vest. Just because sometimes the men's vests can be a little larger and more cumbersome, and also she added a couple of cool things just for ladies, or maybe guys with long hair, I don't know. But anyway, so let's talk about this vest, okay? It's got a nice gender-neutral color, so even if you're a guy, maybe you wouldn't, and you don't care about, people point. Never mind. Anyway, but it's nice. It's a nice gender-neutral color. Thank God it's not like some loud pink or something. Okay, so I give you a thumbs up for that. I think this is called Indigo. The first thing that's great about this vest, or the improved version of this vest, is the pockets are deeper. Okay, version 1 over here, you can see pockets are not so big. Okay, da-da, da-da. Okay. So, and this isn't bad. I mean, I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with this vest, because there's really not, but just for my needs, I felt like the upgrade was worth it, so just FYI. So it has deeper pockets. What does that mean? Well, you can put a bigger bottle in there, and for hot summer races in Texas, this is really important, okay? And that's what I'm doing. You can fit a 17-ounce body bottle, which is what this thing is, which means it just collapses as you go, okay? It will hold that securely inside. Side note, I tried a 14-ounce body bottle in the old Jenny vest, and it did not fit all the way in, and so it was sort of hanging out at the top. Of course, I didn't realize that you can actually put a bungee. I'm kind of clueless sometimes. You could actually put a bungee on that and hold it in there, but it's still kind of weird. Needless to say, on a ultra marathon, I was running in the pouring rain and mud and whatnot. This thing, I fell. I slipped in the mud, and it bounced out of my vest into the woods, and I was like, I'm not going in there to go find it, okay? It's gone. Surprisingly, though. A couple of months later, my friends did find the old bottle. It was chewed up by some small woodland creatures. God knows. Thank goodness they had not enough sense to eat that. Okay, I don't think this is an edible product. Okay, it's not made to be. Sorry, an aside. So the old vest, so it doesn't hold large bottles. The other nice thing about the body bottle is it's got a bite valve on it, so you can get to the water or whatever easily. It's also got a wider mouth on it, which, for hot summer races, it's handy to, if you get a very patient volunteer to help throw pieces of ice in there for you. So, which I did over the weekend. So, thank you. The old bottle, by the way, which is a hard one, and it's 10 ounces, which is not bad. It's very small mouth, okay, so you can't get ice in there unless it's like crushed or something, and you're really not going to find, I mean, at least at the races I've been to, you ain't going to find it, so you're kind of in trouble. But again, not bad. I mean, it just really depends on your hydration needs. I tend to sweat a lot, and I need more water than a lot of people, so there you have it. On the other side, the other pocket, of course, you can put another bottle in there, which it comes with. There's also this handy safety whistle. So in case you fall down a ravine and need to call for help, you can, okay? The original vest also came with a whistle, or whistle, but it was much larger, okay? Which I don't know. I don't know if it really made more noise. I'm not going to practice that now, but the only complaint I had about the original whistle was that it kept clanking against everything unless you tucked it in there. Again, this is a first world problem, complaining about, you know, a whistle clanking against your vest, okay? But nonetheless, if you're going to, you know, sink a few bucks into something, you may as well have something that you aren't annoyed by. All right, so we're going to move on to the lower pockets on the front. The first one is a very large zip pocket, kind of like the original. The original had a large zip pocket, but not quite as big, okay? This one actually will hold a phone. I put my wipes in there, I put S-caps, I put extra stuff, you know, in there. It's, you know, and it's easily accessible because it's in the front, so yay. And on the other side, you've got a Velcroed pocket with pretty good opening, and I like to tuck my gels in there or chews or whatever I'm, you know, going to use for nutrition. Comes in handy. It's a little bigger again than the original. Okay, there's the original, and the new one. So, yippee. The front also, geez, I almost forgot. The front also has a adjustable. Let me see if I can put this toward you. No, let's do it this way. Snapping. Of course, I can't do it right now, but anyway, it has an adjustable snap front, and you can also slide these little dealies up and down, depending on what you want to do with this, you know, and how you like to wear the vest. So in other words, if you want it, you know, way up here, if you want it down here a little more, just sort of depends. You know, again, the cool thing about most of these vests, and this one in particular, is it's adjustable, so yay. You can also put trekking poles on this thing, so yay, if you need that sort of thing. And you've got side adjusting tabs to make it tighter, looser, however you like to wear it. In the back, the one thing I discovered on Saturday night, my friend Dale, who was working at an aid station, wanted to help cool me down, okay, because I was really starting to have some trouble with the heat. And he opened up this back pocket here and threw ice in it. And he's like, Scott designed it that way. And I was like, so apparently Scott's got a version of this vest, his own, called the SJ, I think. And it's got this little pocket. And of course, Jenny, keeping it all in the family, decided, hey, let's do that too. And I got to say, that was awesome. And I didn't even know about that. So it was a really cool revelation. And it does save you in the summer. I mean, I really like that. You have a very large pocket on the inside here that you can throw clothing, a hydration pack if you need it. Again, if you're like really traveling for long distances without an aid station, then that's pretty handy, okay? So you've got that. You also have on the other side, this is an upgrade from the last version of the vest, you have two slash pockets in the back that zip that can also hold goodies, okay? And of course, like its predecessor, it's got the wonderful hair tie break in case of emergency. This is like a Jenny gets women and our hair. Sometimes you forget a hair tie, and it really sucks, frankly, to go around with your hair down. And, you know, in my case, because I sweat so much, I'm going to look like a drowned rat. Well, I look like one anyway, but let's not go there. And the predecessor, I will add, had the same little break in case of emergency thing, okay? And again, this is the original. It had the big pocket for the hydration bladder and stuff, okay? And you also have, on the new, like its predecessor, a bungee cord thingy on the back. That's the professional term, thingy. But you can, I've thrown, on my previous vest, I've thrown like a rain jacket in there, you know, because, you know, if it looks like it's going to rain for a race, then it's kind of nice to have that. So that's it. This is a lighter, nicer vest in terms of just if you want to upgrade. If you had the original and you're like, should I do it? Should I do it? I would say sure. If you've got the original, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to find a good vest for women, I strongly recommend this one because I think it's got enough features on it that it's worth the money. And I put my stamp of approval on it. So there you have it. And happy trails.